This video is made possible by...
My name is Petrozzo. I'm the Chief Product Officer and co-founder at Rally Road. And I think an idea only works when you can learn from what's around you at any given time and take that and turn it into something tangible. I want to know as much as possible. I want to learn as much as possible at any given time. I really try and get ideas out at any given time. And I want to learn as much from the people around me and the world around me as I possibly can at any given time too. Everything I take on is about how to make it prettier and make it better, or sort of educate somebody else about what I'm doing and what we're working on. And so I'm trying to get as much design out as possible. And really the day-to-day of my life is driven by a good design. And that comes from just good user experience and some of the stuff we're building and the stuff I've built over the course of the last 10 or 15 years, to the basic stuff of sort of, just taking it as much as I can from the world around me and trying to put that back out as something really unique and really and brand new for people to use and experience themselves. My whole day is always based around design, around art, and around creating this stuff that some people want to use, some people don't want to use. But really it's about getting thoughts on paper, starting from an idea and turning into something unique that people use and you see strangers using and looking at and having opinions about and having emotion about is kind of what drives my day-to-day. And the medium always changes, but the idea that if you have an idea, you put it on paper, it could become something. And then being ready for wherever it can go, because that pathway always changes when you're sort of working on design, when you're working on product. I think in a perfect world, design makes things easier. I think when you create something that does take away all the noise and all the extra stuff, all the tertiary stuff that doesn't matter in terms of creating a connection with the user or with the person or with the viewer, there's nothing at this point that somebody can't bring to life fairly quickly and fairly inexpensively. I think what's happened over the last 3 or 4 years is that technology has gotten cheaper and the ability to get ideas out has gotten way cheaper. And if you have any idea, there's no reason not to put it out in its smallest form. You could do it in a way that is just build it up organically, and that's the biggest thing that anyone could do. I think some of the most successful businesses, the most successful people I know, the most successful relationships I have, they started very, very organically. It required no money, it didn't require a ton of input in terms of hours, it just requires time in terms of focus. And I think starting something even at a small level is the best way to grow into something else.
For more inspirational stories, check out pivotalplays.com.